Schmeier. I'm the president of the Paseo del Norte Beekeepers Association, and we're here today to get these bees out of this junction box so some repairs can be made. The process is pretty simple. We're going to lift the lid and hope the bees come with it. Step one, we're going to vacuum the bees, cut the comb and hive it in this box right over here, and then take them back to my bee yard and combine them, and we'll just see how smoothly that goes. But that's the plan.
I am very excited to talk a little bit about why bees are important, because I love them and I think everybody else should too. In the 1990s, unfortunately, farmers started to notice a decline in the bee population and just an unusual disappearance of bees. And so we aren't really sure what happened, but just so everyone understands exactly why bees are very important in their ecosystem as pollinators. Now that affects humans because they actually help to pollinate about 1/3 of the food that we eat every day. So if you are somebody that enjoys foods like apples, melons, asparagus, broccoli, fruits and vegetables like that, then it's all thanks to bees. Also, bees help to pollinate wild flowers as well. So when you're driving through town and you're looking out and you're seeing all those beautiful flowers out there, again, it's a big thanks to bees. Again, they're essential in their ecosystem, and those are some things that we benefit from bees, but they also play an important role for the wild animals out there. Again, they do help to provide that food for those wild animals by being those important pollinators.
Native bees are also really cool. The Southwest United States is one of the richest in the world for bee species. There are over 500 species of bees in this region, from Texas to Arizona and northern Mexico. Native bees are also threatened for some of the same reasons honeybees are: pesticides and habitat loss, as well as climate change. You can help both native and honeybees by focusing on pesticides and planting. Avoid pesticide use in your landscaping and garden, your community, and on the food you buy by choosing organic whenever possible. And plant a pollinator-friendly landscape with a variety of native flowering plants to feed all of our bees.
This should not be possible at this time of year. This means that these eggs are about to hatch in about 2 weeks, which is very, very early. But that also tells us that the bees have a very high probability of surviving, even though we're taking them out in January.
So what we're doing is we're putting this comb in the frame, and basically what we do is we just slip it between our veins and slide it down so it fits in here like this. Okay, and so the rubber bands keep it from falling into the bees, and the bees will eventually get their own wax and seal it back on the top of the frame.
So this colony has actually been here for a good while, probably at least 2 seasons. We do have some swarm cells here. So there's another bee colony somewhere that came out of this one. About 8,000 during the season. This colony this size can go up to 20 and 30. So I mean, at this time of the year, they're at their smallest because they're trying to conserve resources. So they just have enough bees to start up again in the spring. But as I said, this colony has been here for 2 or 3 years probably. So it was ready to be a lot bigger. Take this and feed it back to them. They'll actually have to take this out of the comb and feed it back to themselves and restore it in their new hive. What I'm going to suggest is that we leave this lid out and let the bees clean that honey off of there and let the sun kind of work on the wax a little bit. But this lid needs to go back on tightly. I think the reason they infested that box is because the lid was not going on fully and they were able to get into a crack. Because if you look at the box on the ground, it goes like this. It's not square anymore. And so this is supposed to fit tightly in there for a variety of reasons, but one would be to keep bees out. So either the box needs to be repaired or replaced so this lid fits tightly. If the lid is fitting tightly, there's no other penetration point for bees, so that's what we're looking for. The sprinkler boxes always have a little notch in the top of them, and so they have a bigger problem than these do usually, but if these are operating properly, they don't get infested a whole lot. So sprinkler boxes have this liability. This one is cracked even, but even when they're intact, they have this liability. That's a perfect bee door right there. So a little piece of, I don't know, we often use steel wool, but steel wool will rust away. Like a Brillo pad or something like that, put in each of these will keep bees out of there as long as the rest of the lid is down. And then, you know, you don't have to call us. See that they're moving around. They're just frozen. Not frozen badly, but cold. So anyway, that's the process.
My name is Carrie Trudeau and I'm the Animal Training and Enrichment Coordinator. A big part of our daily enrichment program is introducing our animals to experiences and novel items that they would encounter in the wild. And for a lot of the species, that includes honey. Of our tamarins, marmosets, porcupine, a whole bunch of different animals will encounter and consume honey naturally. So although it's already part of our enrichment program, anybody that's bought honey from the store knows that it gets pretty expensive. So this was a great opportunity for us to get some all-natural honey to include in the animals' daily diet.
tasting thing?
I don't know. You'll have to try it. That's
It's
why
pretty
we're
good.
all here.
Yeah.